All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is, Black Power, Black Frequency. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description, right in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got you, family. I got something special for you. Get over there. Find you something nice and get a discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 1,500 videos, over 35 different subjects, family. All the subjects that you know and love from the General. There is no other website like it. You see, you're seeing just a glimpse, right here on YouTube of the power of General SETI. And so, man, and plus we got the Grandmaster teachers introducing you to the Grandmaster teachers, and all the top documentaries on our people. Is no other website site like that on the planet. And so you need to get over there today, become a member, and begin to advance in your education, family. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Over 500 exclusive live streams. And yes, I'm dropping one tonight. That's right. I got one hot in the frying pan, and I'm gonna flip it tonight, family. That's for real. And so I want y'all to get over there. Over 500 exclusive live streams, and that's the biggest perk. You get a chance to see the General go live. And I'm more into my lecture platform. The visuals is astounding. I know that's what you want. So get over there, become a patron today. All the family that donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the General, hard work we put down over here. Link in the video description in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of there. All right, here we go. A lot of people see, before I could even get in, hey, Ray, don't even worry about it, Ray. You know what I'm saying? I know on any other day, I'll let you go ahead and throw it in the garbage. But see, this is what we have to deal with. You feel me? And so I figured, I have a way of, teaching, you see, and a lot of people don't, they don't manifest on the levels that I manifest on. They don't manifest on the level, the levels that I manifest on. I go places that other motherfuckers can't go. That's just real talk. Meaning I can teach in the streets. I can teach on the college campus. I can teach on the high school. I can teach in elementary students. I done all platforms. You see what I'm saying? So that's facts. You see, and so I wanted to put a comment up, that was, before I could even get on here. And so let me see if here it is right here. Listen to this, and I'm gonna address it. Like God. You see, it says I'm disappointed in Sarah for the first time. What? The very first time. I am so conditioned to you addressing relevant issues, advancing our people's condition. Seeing this issue turn me off, sir. What was this? Dr. Leah Jones. Okay, Dr. Leah Jones turned off. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm going to say to this, because I've been dealing with this for a very long time. I'm not here to talk to the twos and the fews. You see, I'm not here to talk to the twos and the fews. I teach a broad spectrum of my people. I don't fuck with nobody that's not willing to grow, first and foremost. Let's make that clear. I don't fuck with nobody that's not willing to grow. I literally have thousands. I want motherfuckers to understand my catalog. I'm gonna just leave it there. I could say this, and my catalog cannot be fucked with at all across a broad spectrum. I'm not talking about motherfuckers coming up here and running their mouth. I talk now, but I'm talking about lectures. I'm talking about, across the board. I'm quite confident that I can't be fucked with. Okay? And I'm not gonna say that again. So, saying that, putting this one video up here, where I talk about gangster rap. What I'm doing here, see, and this is, and people want to say, it's not a relevant issue. But I'm gonna show you the master in me to take what you just said and put you in a predicament where, the reason why we have so many of our young brothers and sisters out here lost is because we're not willing to build a bridge, you see, to talk to them. And so, I find issues because, like I say, how many, and I'm gonna just be myself. How many motherfuckers that you see that can talk about the gangster rap? You get brothers and sisters that come over that's interested, and then they got a catalog of all kind of other information. You see what I'm saying? They say, okay, who is the general? Okay, what is this? This is on some Egypt. This is on some Black Woman is God. This is on some Olmec. This is on this, that, and the third. They see so many other subjects that they can, start to open up the information and peek in. You see, and so I have no problem at all building these bridges to all spectrums of my people. I don't have no problem. Everybody know you're not gonna fuck with the general if you're not willing to grow. So I understand that a lot of people think just because I put gangster rap up here that somehow ain't gonna be we don't do no bitches and no hoes and none of that over here. We don't do that, and we make it clear. You see what I'm saying? We're just taking and it is relevant to a lot of people, because even in this conversation that will be brought up that I don't tolerate the disrespect of our people. I don't tolerate that. You see, and so when I do highlight these brothers in their career and shit, it won't be nothing that, where the nigga was then trip and fell and bust his head. You see, this is music. And a lot of times, yes, music is, it's up front in your face and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. And a lot of the times, the reason why it continues to it markets and is an audience for it, because the reality is real. That don't make it right for motherfuckers to continue to to swim in madness and poverty. But we do need our storytellers to take what is happening out here, if they can, and manifest not just what's happening, but having a solution having something positive to say. And I do believe, that these two brothers right here, even though there was obvious, y'all niggas missed the mark. But that's all about where you at in your development. You see what I'm saying? That's all, where you at in your development. And so, yeah, when you talk about Scarface and you talk about Ice Cube, it's obvious that it's a lot of shit that they shouldn't have said. That's obvious. You know what I'm saying? And so, but on certain projects, I feel that there was some growth. You see what I'm saying? I feel that it was some growth. And that, and I address that too. I address that too. But we ain't gonna just erase it, because what we have today, and I'm gonna get off into these two brothers here, and they catalogs and they music and they influence, and we'll talk about what I feel was, some missteps, some serious missteps, and some areas where they tried to do better. You see what I'm saying? It's not about idolizing them to the extent that you can't see the failures and the positives. And that's what it's about. That's really what music and that's really what life is about. You see what I'm saying? Looking at where you fail, acknowledge that, and grow. That's what this is about. And so, if at any time anybody feel that this one video is somehow all the fucking work that I've done for all the minds that I didn't woke up, I come at my people where I see where their level is. You see where their spectrum of understanding. And that's been my thing, to be able to get a broad spectrum of our people to come and fuck with a General Sarah Soon-Seti. You feel what I'm saying? I try not to leave nobody out. But when you come here, come with respect. You see what I'm saying? Come and be prepared to grow. You can have your opinion over here, but be respectful. You see what I'm saying? And come to learn. You see, come to learn. Be prepared to learn something. And I feel that even in the chat, that there's a lot of positive information that come down in the chat. A lot of other motherfuckers chat. It's a whole lot of, a lot of riffraff going on. In our chat, they understand this the crib, nigga. This is where you come and chill, feel comfortable. You can express yourself, just being respectful. And that's what it's about. And so, yeah. And another thing, what I was going to say, how many places can you come out? You have a video about Ice Cube and Scarface, and then the next video, we talking about the war going on in Egypt, in Israel. We talk about all over the world. We deal with relevant news. You see what I'm saying? Even in the goddamn newspaper, they ain't just gonna have, what's good. They're gonna have all departments of social understanding. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, so this is what we're doing over here. And we hope that people understand that this is not just a platform where we gonna just talk about what the average little hip hop head nigga talk. No, we're not gonna do that. But, we do want to have some fun tonight. We do. And we want family not to be, we don't want you to be constrained. Say what you feel, just be respectful, and let's have a fun experience with this, because I grew up on both the MCs, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, some of that shit I wouldn't play today. You see what I'm saying? Some of it I will. Some of it they grew. You know what I'm saying? They grew, and and I can play that. You see what I'm saying? I could play that. And so, okay, let's talk family. We're gonna talk about Ice Cube and Scarface. Who's the GOAT? and I put in there gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? We want to bring the brothers out. See, we got a young brother that came over. He say, man, this is an old head conversation. I say, hold on, young king, don't you run nowhere. This class, man, this is classical music, black music. So come on in and have a seat. You feel what I'm saying? Unless you gonna hear some things. You feel me? You ain't gonna get this in your high school or your college and shit, but you can get it right here at SETI University. And so let me start off by saying that, outside, and we just got to deal with this, that these, the gangster rap, and not all the gangster rap. See, the thing is, when we talk about, and of course, let's talk about this. Let's go straight in. Not all gangster rap is irrelevant. Okay, you had niggas that was trying to reach a lot of these niggas out in the street that could not be reached by the MCing on the East. They couldn't be reached. It was the West Coast shit was a different atmosphere. You see what I'm saying? You got a lot of gangs out there and shit and this, that, and the third. And so their world is totally different. You see what I'm saying? And so when you talking about, and how that influenced the world, it did. It did. So there was some energy there. We got to deal with that. There was some energy there. And if our people could have capitalized on that goddamn energy, you understand what I'm saying? More so than, commercializing genocide, we could have did some, we didn't have a lot of errors where we could have, affected, that music in a way that we could turn. Yeah, we could keep some of it in there, but turn some of the minds into, being productive and shit in a lot of ways. It's not going nowhere. And the fact that we have not yet, managed our music to our best benefit is our own fucking fault. It's not going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? That's the failure that my parents' generation had. Because that's all they said is that it would not live, but 10 years. You're wrong. You were wrong, mama. You were wrong. You were wrong, daddy. You was wrong. You was wrong. It blossomed into $1 billion industry, and we didn't get a goddamn red nickel out of it. You see what I'm saying? That's what happened. And so I came up when the East, was, the premier, genre of hip hop. And then, I seen when the gangster shit came in, and, it didn't grab me immediately, but I felt the presence of it. You know what I'm saying? I saw it come. That's where Ice Cube come in. You see what I'm saying? Because Ice Cube was, he was very influential in ushering in gangster hip hop, gangster rap as a genre. He was the foremost instrumental MC that influenced that genre to come in. I fucks with Face. I do. I like a lot of his music, no doubt. He grew into a mental MC. He did. He started trying to speak to niggas and wake them up. You see, one of my favorite albums from Face was The Diary. You see what I'm saying? Where he was really trying to wake niggas up. He was trying to talk to niggas. You see what I'm saying? Now, you got some niggas out there that just, that's all they about, banging and shit. And I don't listen to that shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't listen. It got to be, it's got to be a brother or sister that's, using the information. Yes, they speaking on what's going on, but they trying to raise the consciousness of our people and say, you know what, we got to find a better way than this shit. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the aspect of it that I'm going, I'm going to bring to the forefront. And so now let's deal with this. Let's get into, this battle. and let's come out of some of the too much of the commentary, and let's deal with who is the GOAT between Ice Cube and Scarface. A lot of people like Face. They do. They do. But see, the thing is what Cube have over Scarface, that he was instrumental in bringing the genre into the forefront. That's just facts. You see what I'm saying? When you look at when you look at that first Ghetto Boys, now I'm gonna tell you now, y'all know this shit. It was some, but some of that shit today, man, in respect of our people, we have to say, come on now, we can't, that some of that shit was way over the top. You see what I'm saying? It was way over the motherfucking top. And, at that time, you know what I'm saying? But we have to understand, these niggas wasn't no teachers and shit. They got these niggas straight off the street. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand that too. We have to understand that too in the frame of mind. You see, these niggas was fresh off the street. They didn't know they didn't know nothing about how many minds they was gonna reach and shit and this, that, and the third. You see, it was a young industry at that time. You see, and so when I first heard it, I say, oh man, this shit, the coldest shit I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? Until I grew right along with, with the music and shit. And then when I got a consciousness, see, when you come a consciousness, your mind is gonna tell you what you gonna listen to and you not gonna listen to. I'm just gonna be real. I just don't listen to music where it disrespect our women. I just don't do that. I do not. If it's bitches and hoes, I'm not gonna, I'm not listening to that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna listen to that. That's not gonna get played. I got a wife, I got a mother, I got daughters. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna play some shit like that. I'm just not. You see, so today I done became more of a DJ because I have to weed through this shit. So, I like to play my shit in the car, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm a weed through that. I don't want my family to be listening to no shit like that. But again, there is certain music from these two MCs that can be played. You understand what I'm saying? Because they grew. Okay, they did grow. Okay, and so that's the beautiful thing about that. Now, another thing that I will say about, in Q being instrumental, you see what I'm saying? It's hard for you to take Scarface, and like I say, he got some classic shit. But when you think, about, you got NWA, then it go to he leaves them. Okay, he leaves them. Ice Cube leaves them, but he was instrumental in putting that shit down. He was the writer. You see what I'm saying? He was the writer. And they had some songs on there that was all right. They did have some songs, Express Yourself. They had some other songs on there that, didn't have so much. Now, that second NWA album, when Ice Cube left, that shit was over the top. You see what I'm saying? That, when they went, you could tell when the nigga ain't got no mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? They went, they weigh in too much on that street shit. They mind not gifted, where Cube is gifted enough where he can put some lyrics. He's still lyrical and shit. And so that second NWA, that album was over the top. Eazy-E was over the top, man. You know what I'm saying? Just real talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fuck with Eazy-E, and I'm not saying, that, his shit was over the top. The way he disrespected black women, you understand what I'm saying, is too much. No, I could say that, without no problem. He was like, that shit was too much. His mouth about black women is like, that nigga, was too motherfucking much. And I'll say that. But that fuck the police, yeah, that's classic shit. You see what I'm saying? Fuck the police, Express Yourself. Those were other songs on there that didn't have all that in it. You see what I'm saying? And so so we have to look at, yeah. Yeah, so, man, don't even bring that nigga up. Yeah, and so when you think about America's Most Wanted, then you think about death certificate. You see what I'm saying? Straight out of Compton, America's Most Wanted, death certificate. What came after death certificate? Was it lethal? No. Was it lethal injection? I think it was lethal injection and shit. He had a lineup. Lethal injection. Yeah, lethal injection and shit. And so, yeah, so what was after lethal predator? That was another hard motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, when you start, that nigga Cube had, and then the nigga went to the, yeah. He said, do your homework. Say, what homework you want me to do, Arias? What homework? Tell me, God. I'm trying to come on with it. Talk to me. I want him to drop something. I want him. No, I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put you in there. I'm gonna put you in there, brother. Come on in here and tell me. Make me do my homework. Make me do my homework, King. Bring it on. Yeah. Yeah, make me do my homework. I know it hurt. Yeah. Yeah. Come on with it. Oh, that's all good, brother. I mean, how you come on with it. Yeah. You good? You good? I thought you wanted, and I just let motherfuckers know, listen to me. You young niggas out there, and I ain't talking to the young king I just had up there. Don't motherfuckers and shit, believe me, nigga. I'll take your motherfucking ass in areas, and I'm not talking. I seen another nigga put something about it. Nigga, I'll take you where your ass can never go, nigga. I got the keys to the door, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So, I want motherfuckers to understand that I got a broad spectrum of understanding and shit, this, that, and the third. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He ain't talking about shit. You ain't talking about shit. Nigga ain't. I ain't talking about the brother. I'm talking about this other nigga. He was talking something. I don't know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You'll get your ass tightened up over here, nigga. It don't matter what motherfucking direction of this planet I'm on, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm nigga. I'm not to be fucked with. Believe me when I tell you. You see what I'm saying? Them little ABCs you talking, nigga. I done educated millions, nigga. Have your ass a seat, nigga. Go get you a St. Ives, nigga, and sit your ass down, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Get you a St. Ives and a blunt and sit your ass down. Yeah, for real. You understand what I'm saying? You dizzy, you know. But and like I say, I fucks with them both. You know what I'm saying? I believe that both of them had. I just seen Face on the what's that tabletop shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Face was he cold motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no doubt about it. Even right now, the nigga is profound in his skills and his talents. You see what I'm saying? Ain't too many can go up there. You understand what I'm saying? And do it. Tiny Desk. Yeah, that the nigga was nice. You know what I'm saying? Even to right now. Yeah. Yeah. Say Face music was more menacing. I give you that. I give you that. It was. I give you that. I give you that. Yeah, but the thing is that Cube kind of he expanded. Cube expanded more into the consciousness, though. You see what I'm saying? It was menacing, and yeah, and sometimes you want that menacing. You see what I'm saying? But where hip hop was going and shit. You know what I'm saying? You could see, I mean, you had the Cube, you had the Parish, you had the Cam. It was a lot of consciousness on the West Coast that a lot of people don't talk about. And so so but most definitely, and his ability to work with other artists and shit, because he went from NWA to a solo platform, and then he intertwined the gangster with the consciousness, which brought the East Coast on the team. You feel what I'm saying? He started fucking with PE, and then he went, he came, and a lot of people don't understand. And he was a great storyteller. But the greatest aspect that but listen to me now. Listen to me now. Because Cube at one time was the face of conscious rap. You know what I'm saying? Especially after the PEs and after the X-Clans and shit. You see what I'm saying? He was the face of conscious rap, where, he would lead, and, he was able to lead niggas to another nigga that could lead you to another nigga. Motherfucker might confine as General SETI through a cube or something during that time, because niggas was partially conscious. I ain't saying but partially conscious. You see what I'm saying? Meaning that they was looking for some wisdom outside of the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we talking about. You see, yeah, Cube is most definitely, it's not too many that's as influential as Cube. It's not. He's most definitely, I'm not gonna say where I'm gonna put him. I would most definitely, he's in the 5 to 10 spot. You see, he's not at 10. He's not at 10. He's not at 10 when we talking about influential, because he had the game in a chokehold for a minute. You see what I'm saying? He had the game in a chokehold for a minute. See, that's what motherfuckers, yeah, we fuck with Face, but nigga, Q was on, listen, he had summer bangers, nigga, that bang from the beginning to the end of summer. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucking check yourself before you wreck yourself. You understand? With DOS Effect, nigga, that shit banged all motherfucking summer. You see what I'm saying? Smile was banging too. That shit was banging. That shit was banging. Ain't no motherfucking doubt about it. You listen, they both got 5 mic catalogs. There's no dispute. They both got 5 mic catalogs and shit. You see? So we not here to dispute that he we just talking about, that they two goats, and that, but one is, one more influencing, and like the brother say, Face more menacing. He is. His shit was more menacing and shit. And but at the same time, Cube, man, is a very gifted motherfucker, man. We're not gonna, not say that. You see what I'm saying? And he hooked up with Khalid Abdul Muhammad and shit, and he allowed for a lot of shit to get, national awareness, and we got to state that, you know what I'm saying? He allowed for some knowledge to get international awareness on his platform, and that's to be respected. You know what I'm saying? That's to be respected that he did that. You know what I'm saying? And and that's that, family. And so this is not an argument, because both everybody out there know they're gonna have some Cube and some motherfucking Face. Yeah. They're gonna have some, and they're gonna have some Cube and some Face in there. And Cube and Face tried to talk to motherfuckers, but you know what I'm saying? For me, I believe that Cube, is just he's a few notches above Face. I do believe that. You know what I'm saying? His catalog and the albums and shit. You know what I'm saying? Both of them gonna be in the turnaround, nigga, with heavy rotation. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. All right, family, and to everybody out there, let's keep moving. We only using information as a lesson, to teach our people. Don't get hung up on some shit that you might, because a master can take a lesson and you know, in a subject, and bring a whole lot of awareness to the family out there at the same time. So y'all stay strong. We ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, that Relax on Jay-Z, that shit was a classic too. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we ain't getting away from here. We salute both the kings. All right, family. This is General Sarah Sunseti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation, Black power.